Hello, I'm Frank Norris, the Director of the Co-operative Academies Trust. Our Trust currently has 3 secondary academies in Leeds, Manchester and Stoke, and 3 existing primary academies in the Hare Hills area of Leeds. A new primary academy will open in September 2014 in Leeds. The Co-operative Group began sponsoring academies in 2010. Its first one was the Co-operative Academy of Manchester in Blakely, an area north of the city. It used to have the highest rate of student truancy in the country, but now has attendance at 97.3%, which is very high compared to leafy areas of the country. In addition, the improvements in GCSE results last year were the best in the city. All of our academies are improving, and all are following the trends set by the one in Manchester. So what would it be like if a school or an existing academy joined the Co-operative Academies Trust? Our governance arrangements are established by a central trust board. This board benefits greatly from expertise drawn from the Co-operative Group, but also has board members with skill and expertise in education, HR, finance and local community groups. I'm a board member, and as a former senior HMI with Ofsted, responsible for the development and implementation of the 2 most recent Ofsted school inspection frameworks, I feel well placed to advise on school improvement matters. In terms of school improvement, I am supported by a Deputy Director with extensive experience drawn from headships and local authority advisory work. In addition, we use ex-HMI or Ofsted lead inspectors or recently retired principals from our academies to offer school improvement advice and support. So what do governing bodies look like? Well, most of our chairs are governors, and at least one other governor are provided by the sponsor, the Co-operative Group. Local governing bodies remain in control and are responsible for setting budgets, making key appointments and agreeing the curriculum. The Trust Board makes clear the targets and the objectives it expects and holds governing bodies to account for achieving them. What's the school improvement offer like within the Co-operative Academies Trust? Well, the Co-operative Group is driven by a clearly set out group of principles and values. These are self-help, self-responsibility, democracy, equality, equity and solidarity. We share interests and common purposes with other cooperatives, and these principles and values bind us together. Our academies benefit from bespoke school support based on risk. We have a clearly set out criteria for RAG rating schools, and we discuss these with head teachers and principals, chairs of governors and governing bodies. We realise that some academies need more help and support at various stages of their development. So we have an open and frank discussion with the key people in each academy to decide on what type and range of school improvement we need to offer. The Trust sets out pupil-student performance expectations following discussions with head teachers and principals and governors. And our offer provides an indication of what excellent learning looks like, so that there's no confusion over what the expected outcome is. I'm sure some of you may be wondering what all of this will cost. We're committed to keeping costs low, but know that any intervention needs to be high quality. As I say, we only use ex-HMI, Ofsted lead inspectors or effective former principals and head teachers from our own academies for school improvement work. We have a good oversight of the culture and atmosphere in our academies. All central costs are pegged at 3% of academy budgets, and that doesn't include pupil premium funding for the calculation. We believe this approach maintains the right relationship with our academies and places them at the centre of our improvement strategies. At the end of the day, we believe it is the staff in the academies that drive improvement on a day-to-day basis, and as such we must ensure that resources are focused there. If you're interested in knowing more about our Trust, please contact me by email or telephone. The details can be found on our website.